So, it's me, your little boy, K. Samson. I have something special, unique for you today. The main truth is this: God chose you for what? For a reason. It's not everyone that God choose. So, you need to be grateful, you need to be happy, and you need to be what? You need to be careful. When I mean careful, you don't need to take that privilege for granted. Yes, the truth is this: you are selected. God select you among them. He separate you. Think about it. There are a lot of people around you whom you truly know that they are not called like you. They can't do what you are doing. They can't do the things you are doing. It's not because we are too powerful. It's not because we are too strong. It's not because God is not seeing them. But God prefer to choose you. That means there's a reason why God automatically choose you. And it's something that you need to be appreciative. Don't take it for granted. Are you a preacher? Are you a pastor? Are you apostles? You need to understand that everything that God gives to you, you need to be mindful with it. You need to be careful with it. Because there are a lot of people who have lost their own, which I know. And there are a lot of people who are secretly envying the fact that you are still having your own. That is why no matter the difficulties that may, occur or you may encounter, you need to be patient. Because God who chooses you will always protect you. That is why you need not to be anxious. You need not to be angry. Maybe things are not working perfectly the way you expect it. Maybe things are not going the way you want it. And you may be thinking that it's because of the calling that God gives to you. Because the truth is this: the more successful you become in life, the more obstacle you need to push away. There's something that my dad used to tell me those days when I was a kid. I do used to tell my dad, why is it that every morning you wake up and before we go to school, you are not around, you always wake up around 4 o'clock. He said, my son, you will not understand. But believe me, time will come whereby you will do what? Automatically understand why I always do what I'm doing. Not because I truly love what I'm doing, but I'm doing it in order for you to do what? To learn from me. And at the same time, be able to handle things. So what am I trying to say is this: there are a lot of people out there who are thinking that it's because God called them. Listen, think about Ezekiel. If you read the book of Ezekiel, he said, Ezekiel, before you were born, I've already selected you. That means, let me tell you, Bible men, maybe they may not write the things, but the truth is this: there are a lot of people maybe around the neighborhood, the community, but why do you think that God decided to select and elect only and choose only Ezekiel? Think about it. Samuel, there is a lot of friends around Samuel, even the brothers, even the relatives, the cousins, but God decided to choose Samuel. What about Joseph? So God chose you for a purpose. Don't take it for granted, because you are called different. God called you different. God amount you for different. So my brothers, no matter what is happening around you, people will listen, they will not tell you. Some people will not tell you, this grace of God you carry, we are envy. Some people will tell you, mostly when you are among the group, maybe your prayer group, your church, in your working place, in different, they can feel the energy that make you different. Some of them will be telling you, we love you, we do this, but the inner them, they are jealous of what they are saying. That is why you need to understand that the fact that they will never openly tell you the reason why they are squeezing their face, the reason why they are looking you, because many of them are shocked. How come you are not giving up? That's why you need to be you. And don't forget, this month is also my birthday. So what am I trying to say is this: a lot of people are shocked of what God is doing. Majority of people are unhappy because God keep providing all your needs according to his riches in glory. They may not like it, But they will not be bold to come and tell you, we don't like what, because many of them are scared. Because what you carry is something. That's why you don't need to do or to be afraid. Don't take that opportunity for granted. Are you working? I'm not talking about God choose you. Listen, are you a builder? Are you a farmer? Are you this? I tell one of my friends, he said there is one of his friends that called him and told him to come and learn work free. I said, don't take that privilege for granted. Because when God is about to promote a man, he uses a man. God will not use an angel to promote a man. God used man to promote a man. That's why when God was about to promote Joseph, he used Pharaoh. If I'm not mistaken, when God was about to turn the life of Esther, he used what? King. When God was about to change the life of what? Samuel, he used Eli. So what am I trying to say is this: don't take the opportunity that God is giving to you for granted, because of the fact that your friends, many of them have lost their gift. Some of them will tell you, hey, let's go to club, there is time for everything. This is not the time to cheat. This is time, let's go and carry women. Let's go and do this. My brother, believe me, I tell one of my friends, sorry to say the truth, I tell one of my friends, I say, choosing, there are some certain things you need to run from, mostly from what? From sexual what? All these sexual things. Because one, that is something that destroyed a man. Samson was not killed because of the fact that maybe somebody will tell you Samson married the wrong one. Samson was killed because of affection. Because of what? Wrong affection. So all I'm trying to tell you is, don't take what God has given to you for granted, because there are a lot of people out there who are praying like Elisha, who are praying like Ezekiel, who are praying like Apostle Paul, who are praying like the apostles of Christ to get what you get. And many of them are secretly envying you because they are not able to get what you have. That is why you need to be mindful. That is why you need to be careful. Keep that thing that God has given you. Keep it holy. Let me tell you one thing that I always play those days when I was with my parents. So my dad will tell me, Samson, anything you are doing, mostly when I follow my dad to tap wine like this, because I know how to do it and learn it. So after, my dad will tell me, do it fast. I said, Dad, what is the essence of us do it fast? All these things, do it fast, do it fast. My dad will say, you will understand one day. So my dad will rush it and move and relax. When I grow up, I realized that doing things with fast, when you know it, you are not learning it, it do what? It gives you space to do the others. So sometimes some of my friends will tell me, Samson, why is it that you always do everything about you is quick? Why is it that you are not slow in all this? You rush things. I say, why? Because if I want to use like 30 minutes or 1 hour, 30 minutes to do this, I prefer to use it like 44 minutes, do it, then I will jump the other one. Why? Because that will give you much money. So when I grow up, I start to realize the reason why my dad always stay fast in all he's doing. So what am I trying to say is this: I'm not saying that you should be faster than your shadow. What I mean is this: I'm not saying that you should be fast and fall, but be wise as a serpent. Because there is no time. You can lose money and get it, but once you lose time, it's finished. So what am I trying to say is this: don't take that privilege that God. Don't say tomorrow, God have given me this work, I don't want to do it, and that work is too small. They want to pay me 20 euros. It's too small. I'm too big to work the work. Like those days when I was in my place. So some of my friends used to tell me, any work you see, you just work. 20 euros, you work it. Some of them will be at home. I will just rush to that place, work it. After doing the work, the same man that I work will connect me to another person. Why? Because the Bible says God raised the humble and bring down the proud. So some of my friends will telling me, you don't even mind. They will be using. I say, no. I know where God is taking me to. So what am I trying to say is this, brothers: don't take any opportunity that God gives you for granted. Whether you are a pastor, whether you are a minister, whether you are an apostle, don't take nothing for granted. Mostly, in all, don't take your faith for granted, because a day, if you take it for granted, a day will come where you will fast and pray. It may not be what be as it do what it do used to. Remember, bless me, God bless you, because Apostle Paul said, in all keep the faith. Remember, bless you. You know I love you.